everyone, this is Arcane 12, and today we have a new Jinx and Vi song called Riot by DizzyEight featuring Musicality. This came out 6 days ago, but I'm only now getting to it because of the fact that it's been a very busy week, as anyone in America knows, since we just had Thanksgiving. I work retail. It was insane. So I'm a little late to the party on this, but since we're reviewing a whole bunch of Arcane songs over the next couple of days, I figure we're gonna throw a couple of the ones that I missed last weekend into the mix. So this obviously came out when season 2 ended, and it's important to note that because that means that this may not cover the ending of season 2. The previous couple of songs that I've reacted to, which have been Game Boy Jones and Hala CG, excuse me. I don't know why her name escaped me, but those two Jinx songs covered the end of season 2 pretty well. Like Act 3 came out a week ago. They released those songs yesterday or today, and I felt like that they did a really good job of covering Jinx's like finale, basically. Obviously, this came out the day that season 2 ended, so I don't know how much of season 2's Act 3 actually is featured in this, but we're gonna see. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing, I will be talking about it. And also down below is a link to my Patreon, where I'm reacting to a variety of different animes. Right now, it's Dr. Stone and Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. I currently have a poll up in my community tabs here on YouTube to see which of the 4 anime, which is Dungeon Meshi, Devil's a Part-Timer, Konosuba, or Shangri-La Frontier, I should react to next. So if you guys have any opinions on that, you can either leave them in the comments below or go vote on my community tab, and I will take that into consideration as I try to start selecting a third anime to start reacting to. Patreon's as low as $1, so if you want to see some anime content that basically is in the same vein as how I reacted to Amazing Digital Circus, it'll be over there, and the link is down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started.
I remember those times I was flat on my face. I've been put down, but I came a long way. When I think about it, I ain't never felt safe. I cannot afford to have film my face. That's why we riot. Lately, all I hear is sirens. Give me my space, I need silence. Never back down without fighting.
Oh my gosh. Like, the one thing that I can say about this right off the bat is that there is a very, very big, like, there's energy here that I was not expecting. Energy that I don't think I can properly describe. This feels like it's like a call to action. This feels like it's one of those songs that you would hear right before the name of the song is called Riot. That's the perfect name for this, because that's what this feels like. It feels like a call for a riot. It feels like a call to arms. And the fact that it's covered by 2 different people, sisters who are on 2 polar opposite sides of a conflict, whose paths cross and diverge multiple times in the course of the Arcane story. Like, it's fitting, but I was not expecting it.
Hey, look, young rebel from the south side, never had a taste of the top side when we had to get it outside like work. One bad turn from an outline, but we started sitting with our mouth wide, couldn't wait around, think it's about time that we work. Listen, I'm ready, okay? When life get heavy, okay? I gotta get steady, okay? I gotta get focused. If I see a wall, I gotta break it down, something like a Trojan. I really should've died, man, right now I feel chosen. Look, I was broken in pieces, lost people, I don't wanna repeat it. Lost seeking my version of freedom, cursed perks of inverted allegiance. I was really out here turning from reasons. Switch that, there's a difference in seasons. My kid really turned to a demon, I had to get right.
Oh, okay. I'm really enjoying how Dizzy is covering. I don't know if he's going to be covering Vi first and then Jinx second. I think that's how this is supposed to be going. Because this definitely is a very Vi-centered section of the song. but how he's doing it definitely feels far more oppressive, since Vi's storyline goes with her joining the enforcers and trying to hunt Jinx down. Like I said, this is not taking season 2 act 3 into account. This is probably just the first 2 acts. That is a wonderful way of approaching Vi as a character, and Vi's arc throughout the first 2 acts is she violates what she views as her personal principles for the greater good of trying to help the woman that she's fallen in love with, while also trying to stop Jinx, her sister, from hurting anybody else. And because of that, there is this continuous presence, this pressure in this song that makes you feel like the weight of that decision is weighing on Vi's shoulders, which it clearly is based on the way that storyline progresses. It feels so like oppressive and so intrusive to her character, because that's exactly what it was. Like, Vi didn't do this because she wanted to. She did it because she viewed it to be necessary. And the way that Dizzy's singing this section makes that very clear.
Different reasons, wish that there's a difference in seasons. My kid really turned to a demon. I had to get right. When everything got dark around me, man, I had to be light. When I saw death all around me, man, I had to speak life. I feel like Vi, I never want to run from a fight. Thank God I'm alive, hands on my life every time. I remember those times I was flat on my face. I've been put down, but I came a long way. When I think about it, I ain't never felt safe. I cannot afford to have film my face. That's why we riot. Lately, all I hear is sirens. Give me my space, I need silence. Never back down without fighting. Look, they really thought I was weak. They used to.
Yeah, okay, so I was right. So the first section was Vi. This section is Jinx. Got it.
Down without fighting. Look, they really thought I was weak. They used to call me a freak. I used to get treated like Jinx. Not a whole game in a chokehold. Anytime I speak, my enemies all want beef. Put them on diet, now they off meat, man. This is really my album.
That was a flow switch I was not expecting. I'm rewinding that because I want to try and comprehend what was going on. I was like vibing with what he was doing, and then all of a sudden he completely altered the flow of the song, and I was like, okay, so we're going this route. All right, I need to catch up a little bit.
They used to call me a freak. I used to get treated like Jinx. Not a whole game in a chokehold. Anytime I speak, my enemies all want beef. Put them on diet, now they off meat, man. This is really my album. I ain't even reached peak yet, and I still reaching your tower. I ain't worried about no Pharisee, they ain't never had no power. Being ready for a war, I was never raised to be no coward. Every line like a bomb, I ain't talking drugs when I say it's powder. Yeah, march to my own beat now. Everybody eyes on me now. When I hit them up, I'm a sharpshooter. I do not miss. What's a rebound? This 10 toes with my feet down on business. The new me, not meek now. If it's war times, and I'm with it. Yeah, I'm bold now with the God talk. That's what happens when you let God talk. On it where I'm going, this what God was. Okay. Focus on you, I am not concerned. One lesson that I really had to learn. Where I wanna die, let it all burn.
So I'm seeing some visual images here that are that they were featured in both the Hala CG and the Game Boy Jones songs that I reacted to. Predominantly they were focused around, the first one was Vi busting through a wall, and it looked very comic booky. And the second one was Jinx sitting with her hair right here, with her hair completely sprawled out around her. So because of the fact it's been over a week, and I've only seen season 2 one time, I think I forgot that those scenes were actually in the show. Which, if that's the case, then I humbly apologize. And I'm probably going to have to like go back and retroactively like put a little editor's note in that video, in both of those videos actually, talking about how I was mistaken because of the fact that I had just forgotten. For some reason, I thought that these were custom-made images for these for those original videos. Clearly, that's not the case. Clearly, I am just dumb and have completely forgotten. Also, like, I saw, what was it, Act 2, I think, is where Vi was in the Enforcers. Like, or no, I think Act 1 was when Vi was in the Enforcers. So that was like 3 weeks ago. So like, I hope people can forgive me for making that mistake. When it comes to Dizzy's part of the song here for Jinx, the one thing that I noted beyond anything else is that like it definitely focused on Jinx's anger and her crazy, but not so much on her recovery. Like there was a few references there about how she was like coming back into reality after the death of Silco, and that's predominantly because of Isha. But like there's not a whole lot of reference to Isha as a character in this. There's not really a lot of reference to Jinx not being crazy, where Jinx is coming back. I guess part of that's because of the fact that this came out when Act 3 dropped, which is where Jinx had, for the most part, recovered her sanity after the death of Isha and the death of Warwick. So I guess that makes some sense that more of this is focused on her crazy and her instability. But this is where I feel like if this had cooked just one more week, so Dizzy could have seen the end of Act 2, I wonder, or excuse me, the end of Act 3, I wonder how that would have changed this song. You know what I mean? I'm wondering how seeing the end of Jinx's story would have altered this song, because like there's elements here that lead to the end of Jinx's story in Act 3. But since the act hadn't come out when Dizzy was producing this song, it just makes me wonder like what would have changed, if anything, in the lyrics, the structure, the production, had Act 3 come out when Dizzy was making this. Just, it makes me curious, that's all.
Focus on you, I am not concerned. One lesson that I really had to learn. Where I wanna die, let it all burn. I remember those times I was flat on my face. I've been put down, but I came a long way. When I think about it, I ain't never felt safe. I cannot afford to have film my face. That's why we riot. Lately, all I hear is sirens. Give me my space, I need silence. Never back down without fighting. Yeah.
I do have to say that I did thoroughly enjoy that. There was a lot of things in that song that really fit well with the way that everything played out. But again, the one thing, if there is anything that I could have potentially asked for, it would have been, I would have wanted to see how this song played out had Dizzy seen Act 3. Or maybe he stayed up until midnight and watched Act 3 when it dropped. I don't know, but like that's one thing that I kind of was didn't really pick up on much, was the finale basically of Arcane. So yeah, if I could be in the wrong about that. Maybe I am. But like to me, I just didn't feel the resolution of Jinx's character arc. So yeah, I kind of want to see if Dizzy might revisit that here in the future with like a Jinx specific song now that all the acts have been released. But anyway, that'll be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Arc Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.